Good morning to you. Oh, just hit a stone. Just tried to avoid it, but it's too late. It's a glorious day. I mean, just look at that sky. Marvellous. Splendiferous even. So, this is just a short intro to the video, the Royal Enfield Himalayan review, and I just wanted to stick this on the front of it because since making this video, not this one, the one you're about to see, I've had a light bulb moment, and so I'm hoping to do another review on the Himalayan very shortly, which might be more interesting than this one. But this is the review on a first ride. But like I say, a light bulb has gone off in my head, and I feel I need to do the review again. Yeah, so there you go. So I hope you enjoy it. Marvellous, look at this. Me on a Himalayan. Marvellous, in silver and brown with a brown seat. Excellent. It's got all these bars and stuff so you can fasten things to it. Look at the clocks. The round one, 3 round ones, and a sort of oval one with 2 round things in. Marvellous. Fuel gauge, everything. Let's turn it on, see how it goes. Ah, that's tripper. I'm not doing that. Oh, very different feel. Oh, I don't know what that's saying. CA-ho, God knows. What we got? Trip, odometer. It's got a clock. Doesn't need a watch like Bertie. I could get one though still and put it around there. We'll see how it goes. Let's have a look. Whoa. It's got a rev counter and everything. Very upright. Let's see how it goes. See how it deals with the my latest test, the Cambridgeshire road test. Yeah, it's like the Suffolk road test, only in Cambridge. So we'll go and see if we can find it. Oh, mirrors all over the place. Look at that. Can't see. Mickey Mouse mirrors. Excellent. That one's set up perfect. That one I must have knocked. Weird. Get my visor down and see how we go. Well, very smooth. Yeah, marvellous. Don't know what that screen's doing. Bit small really for me. I'm sort of up here, but it must be doing something. Quite a nice view. Very relaxed. 40 miles an hour. Don't know what gear I'm in. Oh, I've got another gear, 5th. I think it's only 5 gears. Look at that, 40 miles an hour, 3,000 revs. Excellent. Feels very, very balanced, very stable. Obviously, I'm not going off-road on it. And that's where these come into their own. Got very smooth, up to 60 miles an hour. Quite a bit of buffeting, which you can probably hear. Brakes again, not too sharp. Could be a bit more improved, but I mean, this bike's done 63 miles. That's all. It's nothing, is it? 63 miles. Barely run in. I don't know what the running in procedure is, so I won't take it daft, you know. Handles well. Quite a nice sound actually from it. It's very stable. These bars sort of that they're fairly wide really, and it just helps to the balance. But I mean, yeah, very steady. So 4,000 revs, 60 miles an hour, nice open road, 5th gear. Yeah, I keep forgetting it's got a gear indicator. It's half full of tank. Could probably go a very long way on that. I don't know, you know I'm not big into numbers, but this is a very stable machine and comfortable. You sort of sat, it feels like I'm sat into it. It's marvellous. Because really, I'd really need to be off-road for this, but as a commuter, you know, would it do? A winter bike? Well, or a summer bike, you know, going out and having fun. I mean, you could get loads of stuff on it. I've even seen you could get extra fuel tanks if this isn't big enough for you. I mean, I'm 6'2", and I've got to be honest, I feel a little bit big for it, but you know, for commuting and stuff, it doesn't matter so much, does it? Doesn't matter. Suspension seems absolutely fine, but we'll see when we get onto the Cambridge road test. Cambridge road test, it seems funny saying that. Yeah, we've got a learner here. We're going to find out how good it is at overtaking. What I will say about it is it doesn't feel cheap. I know they've had their issues, but I think they're all resolved, you know, like the back rack's not holding enough weight and stuff like that. But I think they've resolved all those now, and yeah, it feels like a very capable machine now. So, Cambridgeshire road test, let's have a look. Because I know it probably doesn't look at me, look at that countryside. What this wants to do is be going across there. I can feel it pulling towards it. That's what it wants to do. But how does it ride? Look, umpity bump. We've even got a sign saying umpity bump. But yeah, no, it's fine. Deals with them very, very well. So this would be its natural habitat, these sort of roads. Don't know how we deal with this though. It's driving in the middle of the road very slowly. So what do we do? I don't know. Do I overtake him? No. Is he going to stop? Possibly. Excellent. Oh God, he's panicking because there's a bus coming the other way. Very cautious driver. But I'll tell you what this tells me about this bike though, is how well balanced it is. It seems really well balanced. Yeah, marvellous. Rev counter, speedo. I mean, what more could you want? Fuel gauge. It's tripper. No, I've never used that. I don't know what it's like. Controls, dead easy. you know, indicators, flashlight, horn, on and off, hazard warning lights. Excellent. Oh no, what we'll do a quick front brake. Could be improved, but I mean, like I say, it's new. It'll bed in, I suppose. But I nearly bought one of these. This is what first brought me back to Royal Enfield, but I ended up getting Bertie, the classic 500, and then again, after getting Bertie and seeing how wonderful Royal Enfields were, I thought, I wonder if I get one of these for a winter bike. And I didn't. I ended up getting Tigger instead, and Tigger did a marvellous job as a winter bike, but I think this would as well. But this feels like it'd be much more manageable off-road. So yeah, I don't know, I was gonna pull over there, but what, I'll pull over here. Look at this gateway without a view. So let's have a look at it. Get my visor up. Let's have a look. Look at that. Marvellous. Sort of the right setting, isn't it? Trees, woods, farm track. That's where that wants to be going. Yeah. Excellent. Brown seat. Lovely. 2 mudguards in case first mudguard fails, I guess. I don't know. Some guard. Crash bars. Protect that engine. Big frame round there for fastening stuff. Tank, protect the tank as well if you fall over. Brown seat, nice brown seat, you know I like a brown seat. Rack, pannier rack this has got. Don't know if they come standard on all of them or if it's just this one. Centre stand, of course, very important. Single disc at the front. At the moment that feels a bit soft, feels like it needs a bit more grip, but I suspect that's because it's brand new. Yeah, marvellous. That's a little oil cooler. Keep its lubricant nice and cool. Round headlamp, little screen. Doesn't do a lot. I don't think, but I don't know. It could be because I'm like a giant. I don't know. But it feels like a very manageable bike to ride. Exhaust makes a reasonable sound. Engine sounds real sort of, yeah, like it's going to pull you out of anything. That's what it sounds like. Yeah, marvellous. And if necessary, it's got a clock, but if you wanted to put a watch round here, you could, which might be important to some people. Mickey Mouse mirrors. Said before, I have no problem with Mickey Mouse mirrors. These are slightly different, they sort of go up like that. But yeah, marvellous. Go. You know, the view from here is just splendiferous, isn't it? The view's splendiferous. Round clocks, lots of round clocks, a little bit of a screen, tinted to keep sun off, and Mickey Mouse mirrors, nice wide bars. Quite like this sort of silvery match, it sort of matches the paint, doesn't it? But you could fasten stuff on these, no trouble. everything lights up. Oh, look at that numbers. That's the numbers for you. Fires up straight away like that. Is that, what is that? Is that a compass? C-A-ho. 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 What the hell does that mean? I don't know. I'll have to ask when I get back. But there we go. Ladies and gentlemen, the Royal Enfield Himalayan. I know it's Himalayan if you're in India, but I'm not. I'm in Cambridgeshire at the moment, where they speak Cambridgeshire language. Marvellous. Very nice. You know, it whips round to that 50 miles an hour. It's a breeze. If you were doing all the little back lanes and stuff, this would be a very capable bike. Well, it is a capable bike. I mean, crikey, itchy boots. Where is she not gone with one? And hers was one of the first ones. These are improved versions. So, yeah. It all feels very loose and free. You know, for a new bike, it's marvellous. Yeah. Excellent. Down the Cambridgeshire Road, dealing with those bumps. Marvellous. And in the bends, the bumpy bends, yeah, goes nicely. So the senses test to look at, it's unusual, isn't it? Let's be honest. It's not conventional, even by adventure bike styles. It's rugged, it looks tough, but it also looks a bit lanky as well. It's a tough skinny kid, I reckon. That's what this is to look at, and I sort of like that. I like that. I'd like to fasten stuff on. I'd have no trouble doing the cook with Warrow, would I? With this, I could even carry a sink, I reckon. So it'd be marvellous for that. So to look at, yeah, tough, marvellous. Smell, so it's a new engine. It smells lovely. They all smell nice, don't they? Let's be honest. Warm engine on a sunny day. Excellent. Taste, I'm not tasting it. And then sound, yeah, it sounds a little bit angry if you ask me, which you know, it's a bit grrr, I'm gonna get through here, I'm going down this road, no one's gonna stop me. That's so, yeah, it sounds good. Yeah. Single cylinder cost, so it's gonna have a bit of thump to it. Then where are we? Oh, we're turning right here. And then feel, to touch. What does it feel like? Well, it feels as solid, feels as hard as nails, feels as solid as a rock. I can't believe anything ever did break on them, but they did, so we'll have to take your word for that. Feels quality, these clocks. They don't look cheap. They're fancy and all that, and they've maybe got pointless things, I don't know, but they feel nice to touch. The glass is nice, well, the perspex, you know, solid. The bars are good, everything about it says solid. Feels nice. Yeah, it's good. So to touch, it's yeah, it's marvellous. And then you get the sixth sense. Well, how does it make me feel? It makes me feel like I want to be going down some dirt tracks. That's what it makes me feel like. It makes me feel like I want to find some backtrack roads. Do you know what I mean? That's what it makes me feel like. When it's on the sort of bigger roads, it's very smooth and it sits there. And like Bertie, you can't be in a rush. You can't be in a rush because it's not a great big adventure bike. It's not a BMW GS, but it gives you the feeling that come what may, it's going to get you where you want to go. And that was actually proved, wasn't it? It's been proved by numerous people, and the most famous is Itchy Boots. Everyone goes to Itchy Boots, don't they? But yeah, 5th gear, 60 miles an hour, and because you're taller, it doesn't feel as fast. It doesn't feel like 60 miles an hour, and I suspect it would stay here all day long if necessary. Does it fill me with contentment? The same. It's not Bertie. Does it fill me as much contentment as the Interceptor? No, it doesn't. But it doesn't distract from the fact that this is a different beast. Now, what I'll be interested to know is if those few tweaks they've done to this to create the Scram, if that has changed the feeling that you'll get from the Scram. I mean, I look at that Scram and I just think, yeah, do you know what? I quite like that. That's not... I didn't think I would. But I do. So, what else can I say? They've seemed to make it look a bit more squat, and it is definitely a move away from retro. It's definitely a much more modern looking motorbike, and I could see them whizzing round towns and kids doing wheelies and all sorts of stuff with them. Yeah, that's what I think. Does it make me feel satisfied? Yeah, I reckon off-road this would make me feel satisfied. I need to... That's what if you've got one of these, you need to be hanging about down the back lanes and finding every dirt track you can, I reckon, and going on big adventures and not being in a rush to get anywhere. It'd allow you to observe the beautiful countryside. Do I like it? Yes, I do. I do a lot. It's a very nice machine, and I could see having lots of fun on this, and not being afraid to go anywhere you wanted. And so, yeah, Royal Enfield Himalayan 400 or something like that, 411 cc's or whatever it is, and I could see me with carrying loads of stuff on it. Yeah, that's what I could even go to the boatyard on it, couldn't I? I could get all my sailing stuff on it. That'd be marvellous. Yeah. You know, when people talk about horsepower and all that, it goes out the window with machines like this, because it is about what it can do. Listen to that exhaust, little burble. Bop, 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 bop. Marvellous. There, it's in black, look. Excellent. Listen to that engine chatter. Excellent. So there you go. Royal Enfield Himalayan Marvellous.